To ride, shoot straight, and speak the truth. This was the ancient law of youth. Old times are past, old days are done, but the law runs true, O little son. Guys, today we have a Ruger Mark III 2245 plastic frame, but it's got these wood grips on. I think they're wood. They certainly look and feel like wood. I don't think they're plastic. Even though they're on a plastic frame, kind of unusual to take a plastic frame and screw some wood grips on it, but they look and feel really good. Bull barrel, nice bright fiber optic front sight. I grew up shooting these Ruger target pistols, but I shot Mark 1s and Mark 2s. Most of the time growing up Mark 1, and then in college a lot of Mark 2s. And I only shot a Mark 3 for the first time a few months ago. Shot it on camera for you guys. They've been around over 20 years, and somehow I never got around to one. I've still never shot a Mark IV, and I guess in another 20 years I might. The Mark IIIs never turned me on as much as the older ones, and so I didn't really bother going out of my way to try one. And now that I finally tried one, I like it a lot. Don't like it as much as the Mark I or Mark II, but I'm not complaining about it. We're gonna try another one today. We're shooting 36 grain Federal ammo. It's a jacketed hollow point or copper washed hollow point, shooting at about 8 yards at our customary silhouette target. Let's try 5 rounds, see what happens. The front sight is this very bright, easy to see fiber optic, but of course it has a round top, and that's not ideal. The rear sight is plain black. So we're gonna see what happens. I said it has a round top. Now that I get it contrasted against that white target, I can see it actually has some corners on it. It's more of a flat top with squared off corners. Go check out the target. In no particular order, our hits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously low and left, I would need to, if I were going to shoot a lot with that load, I would need to adjust these sights, and they are adjustable, click adjustable, so there's no problem. You adjust them with a screwdriver. In terms of the size of the group, it's decent, it's fine. I'm not going to complain. That's kind of what I usually get with a target pistol like this. I have done better. Maybe this pistol can do better. We're going to try a different load and see. Okay, I've switched to Remington Golden Bullet, and we'll see if the pistol shoots it any better. By the way, according to the paperwork in the box, this pistol was manufactured in 2013, for what that's worth. Find that interesting? Go have a look. We have a group about the same size and about the same location. So yeah, I probably just need to adjust the sights on that. I would say that group is a little bit smaller than the last one we shot with a Federal. This seems to like the Remington a little bit better. And again, probably reflects my ability to shoot the pistol more than the accuracy of the pistol itself. More than accurate enough. I have no complaints about the accuracy of this pistol. It's good. Some interesting notes here. The top of the receiver is drilled and tapped. It's got little screws to plug up the holes. I think all of the Mark IIIs and IVs are drilled and tapped so you can mount an optic. And the box has a little rail in it, so you can mount a rail on this and mount an optic very easily. That's nice. The gun is, of course, heavy. It has this heavy steel bull barrel. So that's just a matter of what you like. If you like that weight and that helps you hold the gun steady, this one's for you. If you want a backpacking gun, you want it to be light, this is not the gun for you. The bull barrel hypothetically improves accuracy. It's a stiffer barrel. I don't know that it improves accuracy that much, but some people can shoot it better because it's heavier. Weight out front, it sort of hangs in the hand. Some people really prefer that. This one has this black trigger, which I'm assuming is aluminum and it's black anodized. I'm used to seeing a silver colored trigger on these Ruger target pistols. This one's black. Fine either way. Got this big chunky ramp for the front sight that's held in with a hex head screw. So that could be changed or whatever. Again, either you like it or you don't. I kind of like the way it looks with this barrel. I don't know that it adds any utility, but I do like the proportions of it. I like the way it looks. Very standard Ruger rear sight here, nothing weird about that. We have a loaded chamber indicator, which all the Mark IIIs have. It worked. I could see it sticking out on the range when the gun was loaded. You know, we have our slide stop, we have our safety, have our mag release. It's a Mark III Ruger. There's nothing weird about it. I am used to the old Mark I and Mark II bull barrel guns. I've shot them a lot. This has a recessed target crown. Does that show up? Can you see that it's recessed? This has a recessed target crown, and I didn't even notice that till I had it out on the range. I think I'd fired the first 5 rounds. And I said, oh, that's interesting. I like that it's recessed. The crown is protected a little bit. On the older guns, you didn't get that, so that's kind of a nice touch. I'm not going to complain about that at all. I will say this, the trigger on this one is a little heavy and stiff. I was pressing it thinking, oh, when's it going to fire? When's it going to fire? It's not horrible. It's not objectionable. It's not as good as I usually expect from a Ruger. My guess is that this one hasn't been shot very much considering how clean it is. The previous owner maybe never shot it or shot it very little. If I shot it a lot, I'm guessing that trigger would improve somewhat. I don't know that. It's not creepy, it's not stagey, it's not gritty. It's just heavy and kind of crunchy. As it stands, it's fine. I mean, we got good results on the target. I'm not going to complain about that. But it's not as good as most Ruger triggers, and I think it could be a little bit better, and it might get better with time, or it might not. I don't know. Your mileage may vary. We have some fine checkering here on the front strap. I don't know if that shows up. And really, I can't tell that makes a lot of difference. It's still plastic, so it's kind of smooth, and even though it's checkered and it's meant to give you some purchase, does it really? There's a little bit of checkering on the back strap too. It certainly doesn't hurt. In terms of ergonomics, it's fine. In terms of accuracy, pretty good. In terms of reliability, I mean, I only fired a few rounds, but no problem. It does what I would expect a Ruger to do. It works reliably, it prints good groups, it does so without a lot of fuss or cost. Good ergonomics, it's just kind of good all the way around. I don't know that it stands out, oh my God, it's amazing in any way, but it's at least decent in every way. And for the most part, especially for the money you're paying, and backed up by a great warranty, by a great company, made in USA, it's a solid choice. It's a great value, which of course is how Ruger has made a name for themselves since 1949. They give a great value. No, they don't pay me to say that or anything. They give a great value. Most of their products are terrific. Yeah, I've had Rugers that I didn't like that much. There are some things they do with their customer service that rub me the wrong way. But if somebody said, hey, I bought a gun, I said, oh, what kind? A Ruger. I figure he did okay. I figure he's not going to get hurt. A Ruger generally is going to treat you really well. Got a lot of nice things to say about the company and their products, and this one is no exception. I like it. Guys, until next time, keep your powder dry. Rain's out, gains out.